current curiosity and newsworthy development is this notion of artificial intelligence and AI
Mm-hmm.
and concern over that. I mean, in some capacities, I get a sense of, wow, that's lacking divinity or some sort of influence from source energy. And in others, I can see, well, maybe that is, connected to it. Do you have any sense or knowing or suggestion
We have a
on
couple
that or on
we
that?
we have a couple comments to share, but the first thing that we want you to really understand is that the media broadcasts that you consume hold the intention of programming your mental construct with fear. And so when you hear these stories that AI is taking over, or that is ominous or a danger or a threat, maybe it is. But also, what is occurring is that your mental construct is being programmed to be afraid of something. So we want you to really take that in, because many of you do not recognize when you are being programmed. It is so normal for you to consume media and to consume the news, emphasis on the quotations. It's so normal for you to consume that. It's the same as consuming food. When you consume food, if you eat food that is emanating source energy, that's called healthy food and it nourishes you. You can also eat food that has the opposite effect, that has a detrimental effect. And when you consume media, we want you to be aware that that consumption can have a healthy effect on you or a detrimental effect. So when you hear a news broadcast of AI and the threat of that, we would first want you to acknowledge the reaction of your energy body to that notion. And if you can sense that there is a contraction or a sense of being programmed with fear, then we wish for you to acknowledge that that is what's actually happening in this moment. In this present moment, is there a robot in your house that is going to take you over?
No.
So what's actually happening? Someone is infiltrating your consciousness with a threat of fear. That's what's actually happening in the moment.
Gotcha.
So that's
Really
our first answer to the question. Our second answer to the question, in terms of the actual answer to that question, would be that divine intelligence reigns supreme, not only in this reality, but in all realities. And so the advantage that you have over AI is the aspect of yourself that is the soul. And we are bringing these transmissions and this teaching through because that is your greatest contribution to the future of the planet, is to align yourselves with the aspect of yourself that is source energy and begin to emanate that frequency out into the world. Do you understand, or do you see how that broadcast of fear is in direct competition with your connection with yourself on a soul level?
completely crystal clear. It's that notion that there is this grand organizing design and we're not really in control of that. Yeah, thank you for the clarity.
Yeah, so we would say to not focus on the threat of AI taking over. We would say that your energy and your attention would be better suited in focusing on this process of realignment and then conscious creation of your life experience in alignment with your soul blueprint, as we have spoken of. Because if everyone was focused on that, and not that everyone should be, but if there are a great number of people focusing on that and bringing that vibrational frequency to the planet, it will counteract those broadcasts of fear that are seeking to control you. Because you can only control another being by controlling their consciousness. And once they lose that power over you, then you're free.